Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to check out Elizabeth Bloodflame. I feel bad. I just forgot her middle name. Anyway, we're checking out a whole bunch of songs from her, a whole bunch of covers, a bunch of different stuff in her karaoke section. By looking at the length of this video, I'm sure you know what we're getting ourselves into. It's a lot. But I have genuinely loved learning more about her as we've checked out stuff from her gen mates and things like that, how they work together. And I've been so thoroughly impressed. I think it's fun too how, as much as she's a very confident singer and very, very capable, she's hilarious with gameplay. Like there's a few, I can't even remember what game it was they were playing. It was a group game, but she just played along with being upset that she wasn't able to save a teammate and just yelled. And it just, I don't know, something about that ingratiated me to her character. She's not just a great singer, she's a fun person. And yeah, Skyfall is freaking amazing. If you guys haven't seen that movie, it's really good. And the music for it is fantastic. So that's what we're starting with.
It's Liz version.
Getting ready.
This is the end.
This is by Adele, by the way.
Hold your breath and count to 10.
Stop.
Feel the earth move and then hear my heart burst again. For this is the end.
Okay, so before we go too far into this, as someone who was a baritone slash bass in a choir during college, never did any soloing, anything like that, because if you haven't noticed me during my karaoke stream that I did, or in any of my reaction videos, I cry to everything. I don't know why it happens. Even thinking about it right now, I'm getting emotional. I don't know why. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know how to stop it. And it makes it very difficult to sing. Because I'll be very excited about the song, and then somehow the emotion grips me, and I'm like, halfway through. Let's reflect on how some of her voice has cadences and form to it that is beyond just singing. Like, I could sing exactly the notes that she's singing, or at least try, and I'm not doing it the same way she does, because something about her cadence and tone and how she just plays with the melodies is at a level, I don't even know what you call it. I don't know anything about that. I wasn't a vocal performance major. I was a psych major, so I don't even know how any of that stuff goes. I know how it makes you think up here, not why the thing happened here. So
My heart burst again.
sorry.
Feel the earth move and then
Feel the earth move and like just knowing how and when to do inflections. Having kind of a flat tone on the feel the earth move and I don't know how people figure out to do that in song, but you can hear how feel the earth move and that's one way. But then when she's singing it that way, it adds it's like a river. It just ebbs and flows, and it's so good. It adds so much personality to this. So that was my little tidbit on her vocal performance. We're gonna move on.
hear my heart burst.
Hear my heart burn.
For this is the end. I've drowned and dreamt this moment.
So then, I've drowned and dreamt this moment. Like knowing when to angle her voice and then open her tone. I don't even know if I'm using the right words. That's just what it sounds like to me as an uneducated non-vocal performance major. It's those kinds of things. And the thing about all this too that is exciting to me when I listen to her sing is I feel like she's just playing around. This is just the beginning. We're not even into the biggest volume of the song where it would necessitate a little bit of vocal, chops. So that's just what blows my mind. I feel like she's just playing around. She's just kind of batting at the melody and the instrumentation here.
I've drowned and dreamt this moment. So overdue I owe them. Swept away I'm stolen.
Oh.
Let the sky fall when it crumbles.
Oh.
We'll stand tall and face it all together. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall and face it all together at Skyfall.
Yo. So even then, at the see, this is what happened. What the That's how I would sound trying to cover Adele. What the Now I really want to do that. Rent out Carnegie Hall, wear a sparkly suit, and then just break. Anyway, point being, let the sky fall. Like just changing her voice right there instead of keeping with whatever tone she had with the previous words. I don't know what goes on in her head to think about doing that, because when she went like she went back down into that tone. So I don't know what possessed her to choose to open up her voice for that note. But it's fantastic. So, anyway.
That Skyfall. Skyfall is where we start.
Wow.
1,000 miles and poles apart.
Ah, like the...
When worlds collide and days are dark, you may have my number. You can take my name, but you'll never have my heart. Let the sky fall when it crumbles.
Wow, okay. Where are you going? Where? The beat's here. The instrumentation's here. It's staying in this. Why are you just going up? We're going up this high. Send off the rockets. Send off the vocal rocket. We're going. Like, where? What are you doing? It's killer. It's incredible. Anyway, God, gotta dial it back. Shoot.
We will stand tall and fight it all together at Skyfall.
Oh, good God.
We will stand tall, Rosarians.
And then stop. Stop playing. Stop it. It's like, okay, you get this huge explosion of talent and breadth that she was going to that. I heard it sounded like there was one little bubble in her throat as she hit one of those higher notes, but she just kept going. Didn't affect her tone beyond that. And then she just brings it right back down and she's not letting off the gas and goes into these, this playful little diatribe here. It's so good. It's so good. You don't have to do that. There's so many vocalists that will just let the instrumentation continue, especially I feel like in the lights of Adele, someone like that. you know, after a huge jump in singing out, you know, you just kind of stop for a second, and then maybe you're getting ready for another, you know, jumping back into the chorus or something. But the fact that she just goes into a monologue is just, it's so extra, but it's so good. Again, that is another thing about her character that's just so dang good.
We will stand tall, Rosarians!
Oh, Rose. Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame, that's what it was.
For the Bloodflame Kingdom! Where you go, I go. What you see, I see. I know I'll never be me without the security. Your loving arms keeping me from harm. Put your hand in my hand and we'll stand. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall and face it all.
So I wasn't sure if her hitting that that tone where, I don't even know what you would call it, but you can hear that her voice sounds different when she hits that tone. It sounds like she's closing her throat a little more because it sounds like a thinner note, perchance. But I wasn't sure if when she first hit that, if that was like maybe at the opposite end of her range and she's really trying to hit that note, but she's hitting it again and it doesn't sound like there's any issue at all. She's just she can hit that so comfortably. Just so good. Good Lord. Excuse me one sec. My back is killing me. Here we go.
We will stand tall and face it all. Together let the sky fall. When it crumbles, we will stand tall and face it all together at Skyfall. We will stand tall at Skyfall.
Yeah. Ooh. Jesus. Okay, so we have Mint and Elizabeth singing Die With a Smile next, but the thing that gets me that I mean, obviously everything else got me too, but that melisma at the end, like you have to have so much oomph in your voice to be able to carry that. I recorded a song just a little bit ago where I was doing sort of choir vocals, and trying to keep that going actually took a lot more than I thought, especially when I was trying to harmonize and I was and I sat there like, wait, it sounds like there's definitely a point where I'm like, it's just so, and the fact that she just adds that right at the end, I know that's what Adele originally sings too, but her tone and her cadence is just beautiful. And it's, again, another reason that I look at stuff like this and I'm like, people really hate on VTubers. Like, you just don't understand this is a person who is a very talented singer. The hell's wrong with you? Anyway, let's hear their cover of Die With a Smile. I don't think I've heard this song before.
I just woke up from a dream.
She doesn't even need the mic next to her.
Had to say goodbye, and I don't know what it all means. But since
I like how Mint's ghosts are holding the mic for her.
Wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's Nobody's promised tomorrow.
Ooh.
So I'ma love you every night like it's the last night. Like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you.
Ah.
If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I'd wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. Oh, lost.
Okay.
Lost in the words that we scream.
Mm.
I don't even wanna do this anymore. 'Cause you already know what you mean to me. And our love's the only war worth fighting for.
Ooh, figuring out how to harmonize has been one of the worst situations in my musical life. It's difficult to figure it out. Obviously, you can look at thirds and fifths, to complement the sound, but doing two tones that are similar but almost abrasive to each other, yet they combine somehow. I don't know how people figure that out. And my lord, I feel like my brain has wiped to who Mint was. So I have no frame of reference for how well she sung before. Let me know. I don't feel like I've heard her sing before. But she has great tone and everything too. She's not a slouch on this at all.
And our love's the only war worth fighting for. Wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow. So I'ma love you every night like it's the last night. Like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you.
I can hear kind of like she's kind of like, okay, where's the harmony? Where do I come in? It's cool though. It's cool. Like, you're just having fun. I wouldn't expect, right? If I went to karaoke with some friends and we're trying to harmonize something, I'm not going to stop in the middle and be like, hey, okay, it's not, hold on. We're doing this again because you didn't hit the right note. Get it right. It's fun. It's fun. So they're doing very, very well.
Ending, I'd wanna be next to you. Wait, what's my harmony? If the party was over and our time on earth was through,
Okay.
I'd wanna hold you just for a while.
Okay.
And die with
She-
a smile. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you.
She-
Oh gosh, I completely forgot. You guys, I'm so starstruck. Next to you.
And I get that too, that like, she was trying to hit the harmony, like, okay, maybe like that. That's what I would be doing. But granted, I haven't ever practiced like this. But I would very much be starstruck as well. I'd just be like, I just was thinking of this TikTok. It's a guy's choir, and they're singing some like Latin song or something, some church song, and it's like the moment the guy realized Buddy's range, and then they're going, and then this dude, like this little dude behind the guy who turns around to look at him, goes like just super low, and just holds that tone, and the guy in front of him is like, what? Good stuff though. Anyway.
She just sounds so good. Next to you. Right next to you.
Oh. Oh, dude, that that's not fair. That's not fear. What is that word? That's not fair. That's not fair, dude. Being starstruck by someone and then they turn around and they're like, "Hey, give it up for this person." I'd be like, "Shut the hell up! Stop it! You're making it worse." That's so cool, though.
Let's go.
If the world was ending, I'd wanna
That's
be
so cool.
next to you.
I feel secondhand imposter syndrome. How is that a thing? I don't get it. Anyway, shut up. Shut up. Okay.
If the party was over and our time on earth was through.
And then she.
I'd wanna hold you just for a while.
Hey, there you go.
Die with a smile. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you.
Hey.
If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. I'd wanna be next to you.
Very nice. And oh my gosh, I saw Dancing Queen in this title, but I didn't know this was ABBA. Holy smokes. How are we going to completely poop all over ABBA's singing and just go crazy with this? Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah, and then the fact that Liz was like, "Hey, we still have song left to do. Let's just sing it and do our absolute best." You know, not just eroding everything because, hey, we're like, I mean, I don't even know where my brain was going with that. She just finished well, right? Not taking the foot off the gas, doing what she had to do to end with a good performance. So very, very cool. By the way, I know there's been a variety of people who have clipped these. I'm going to put all the links to those in the description. So just so you know. There's one of them who's clearly like, yeah. It's just that one person in karaoke that's just not just there to sing. They're like, "We're gonna have a fun time." Nerissa, sit your happy ass down. The instrumentation's really loud. The instrumental's really loud compared to the voice.
Looking out for a place to go. Where they play the right music, getting in the swing. You come to look for a king. Anybody could be that guy.
Stop.
The night is young and the music's high. With a bit of rock music, everything's fine. You're in the mood for dance.
And they all hit those lower notes really good.
You get the chance. You are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17.
Okay. Times were different then, folks. Times were different. Stop. Stop it. Okay, now they're both jiving. Okay, cool.
You're a teaser, you turn him on. Leave him burning and then
Again, I just have to stress, times were different back then, okay? I mean, shoot, historically speaking, there was a lot of times in even American history where really, really, really young people were able to do everything an adult could. Like, there's been documentation of, I forgot what family it was in question, but there was a brother who got hurt with farming equipment. And the little girl who was like 11 or 12 helped the nurses, did all these different things, like just was on top of it. Like a lot of young people way back when had a lot more ability because a lot more was expected of them, right? If everyone was born and raised on a farm, you had to pull your weight. You had to do literally everything you could to, be capable in the situation. Because in some cases, it was dependent on your family's survival. Go out there and collect the eggs. Even if you can't, milk the cow or plow the fields, go collect the eggs. Go sweep the house. Do something, right? I'm not making any comparisons to how that is today because times are different. I'm just saying, with all that said, being 17 and being a heartthrob, obviously that's, not where we're at now, but it's a song, okay? And there was nothing wrong with that type of mindset back in the day, at least from my understanding.
Looking out for another, anyone will do. You're in the mood for dance. And when you get the chance, you are the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat of the tambourine. You can dance, you can jump.
Oh, she's singing Material Girl also. That's funny. Now what I really want to do is see freaking the two of them in a 3D model and like actually jive. Like, how much does your jive match your singing here? You know what I mean? Why does it say most replayed is here at the end? What the heck? Okay, so then this one, Dotty Dotty Doo. Again, I feel like I've heard this before, but I don't remember it. So we're just going to jump back into it. And you can tell how stupid my brain is. I hear the drums and immediately I thought Square Hammer by, oh God, what was that band? Holy smokes. It's a really good metal band. Ghost. Yeah, it immediately made me think of Ghost. Da, 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 da. I should do that for another karaoke stream. Anyway, let's go.
Daddy, daddy, do.
Oh, yes. I don't remember who I heard sing this before, but
Welcome, welcome. Kawaii gena, kisu de 1, 2, 3, meze en sorashi desuru yo ne hoteri dasu. Boku no kimochi mute asobu mitai de. Oikakecha, dame na no wa wakateru demo morisa. Ichido fumidaseba modore nakute. Kamen wa nugisu te de ikanai koto made asobi ga maji ni naru. Daddy daddy do hoshi no sa anata no subete ga dame saretara sore demo ii motto furuwasete misete kure boku dake ni egao no ura made しない No 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 ねとと会えない人だから空海にくれるのなら恋の日に焼かれたいわざとでしょ流し目が落としそうしすぎする
Stop.
振り返る
So obviously you can hear what the notes are that she's supposed to be singing, but then she's adding all this inflection and tone in her voice that is just so good. And I don't even know, like I was saying much earlier, how singers are even able to think like, well, I'm going to add some grit on this one note, or I'm going to inflect this note with, you know, this type of tone or whatever. I'm sure for a lot of singers, it's just like playing with clay, right? We're just you're gonna squeeze this, we're gonna pull this, we're gonna do this. Like the instrumental is essentially your plaything. But I'm kind of just floored by it. And I already talked enough about tone and inflection and stuff, so that's why I don't really have much to share during these latter parts of the reaction. So
しさに心は深まれて呼吸が止まって遊びが街になるよダディダディとぶつけたい思いのすべてはクリーンなものだけじゃなくて危険な願いは止めないでその声が僕を連れて行く愛にだからギラギラ燃えてしまいたい Yeah! あなただけという唇が優しく微笑むたび飲み込まれて誘われて未知の世界触れてダディダディドゥ最後まであなたに委ねて
Stop.
変われるならそれでもいいもっと狂わせて見せてくれ
dang.
僕だけに心の奥まで愛にだからギラギラ燃えたい命張ってるよかまどバッバラ Everybody バッバラバッバラ Yeah 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 バララダダダダダダリラリラリラリ Woo!
It must have been in her debut stream compilations that we should. What the heck? Okay, no, never mind. Parrot, we're not on you yet. Hold on. Your time will come. Thank you guys for watching this video. I guess that I must have listened to some of her debut highlights or something from her group. And that's where I heard that cover of Daddy Daddy Do. But yeah, my goodness, so good, so fantastic. I thank you guys for encouraging me to check out more of her stuff. I hope you enjoyed those 3-4 songs. And if you did, leave a like and subscribe. Comment below what your favorite part was. That also lets me know how many of you watched all the way through to the video, to the end of the video. That's all I have to say about that. And until next time.